to you and yours. I don't do appointments. I don't do schedules, okay? Because your time is too important to you. Your time is priceless. Why should you lock it up in schedules and appointments? So, how do I live life without schedules and appointment? How can you do that? I'm constantly chasing stuff. What's really simple? It's called Discord. Discord is a gaming app, right? And every day I am on Discord for 5 hours every day. So for 5 hours, if you can't find 5 minutes or 10 minutes in 5 hours every day, usually I get up around 3 a.m. And I'm on Discord till noon, right? So that's even more than 5 hours, right? That's like 7 hours. But I do take breaks. I got to feed my family. I got to do kitchen, so I can't always be there. I'll be AFK. So I want to show you what I do and how I use Discord. Okay. Now the problem is if you're on a phone, you got to learn to slide left and slide right to reveal the channels on the left. So if you're using Discord on your phone, it's a little bit more trickier, a little more confusing. But I'm going to flip the camera around and show you. All right. So here is my office right here. Okay. This right here, it says Dogs Open Office, right? And here's Bellamy. Hi, Bellamy. She's one of the co-founders of FoundUps. She's in Switzerland. I was just at her embassy. I had a great time. I met your ambassador and everything else. So these are all voice cam. This is if you want to join and talk about Blockfest. This is if you want to talk about our Puerto Rico Dano. It's rice, moringa, and hemp. This is if we want to talk about, right, Eduit. So for example, if you join foundups.org and you want to talk to me about something in general, fine. But if you have a specific thing, by you joining this channel, you tell me, hey, I want to talk about Eduit. Hey, I want to talk about Puerto Rico rice. Hey, I want to talk about Obey. Hey, I want some spiritual guidance. I need to talk to Undaldu. So even Undaldu has his own channel here. Hey, you can't see this. This is Trump's skiff, right? It's invisible to you. If there's something private and I need to have a secure conversation, I'll drag you into the skiff. All right, maybe you're one of my fans of Hornet Hunter, right? And hey, I've got giant hornets attacking my house. You pop into Hornet Hunter. I know this is what you want to talk to. So this gives me an idea of why you're here and what you're doing. The Blockfest Cafe is just for hanging out, talking, and everything else. So, and if I'm in Be Right Back feeding chickens, it means I'm out there feeding my chucks. I grow chickens, and if I throw you in the trash or you forget to leave, because that's very common, I'll toss you in the AFK, right? So trash toss. Or I'll say, hey man, I gotta leave. Can you throw me in the trash? Who doesn't like to throw, the founder of something into the trash, right? Would you love to throw like Bill Gates into the trash? Maybe one day I'll be like Bill Gates. You say, hey man, I threw fucking Undaldu into the trash. Oh really? So, okay, discussion rooms. These are things for you to talk in. Welcome basically is just a kind of a stream of thoughts, conscious pictures of what's going on with me, just things of just, what's going on. And I just came back from Tokyo, and I'll put that. Blockfest, you want to talk about Blockfest in there. So, for example, if you are in the Blockfest Cafe, then you want to be in the Blockfest chat. You can be in both on Discord. It's really cool. So you can be chatting in the Blockfest discussion room, right? Now, below here, you're going to see folders. Now, unless you're a team member of FoundUps, you're not going to see any of these folders. But this is the FoundUps team. This is the to-do. This is the Blockfest folder. This isn't for chatting. This is for content. Now, I'm ADHD, and a lot of these folders need to be cleaned up. So, Bellamy, if you ever, if you see chat in there, I need folks kind of cleaning it up. Some stuff need to be moved around. One day, I'll get an executive assistant. I'll be able to afford one, and she'll take care of all that. Here's my book. Here's DevCore. This is Development Core. Here's FoundUps House, right? Josie. This is one of our ICOs. There's Scent. If you're one of the Scent people, you can come in here and I will post content and stuff. The all web page. That's the Autonomous Wall web page. FoundUps.com web page. The delegates. And so on and so on and so on, right? So, for example, on LinkedIn, if I remember, I'll show you some of this. So here's some delegates. I need to remember. I need to follow up. This is right here is number 19. Number 19 and his wife. I found number 19, right? So he's very important. I'm meeting with his best friend who lives just an hour from me. Wow, isn't that amazing? Right? Here's another guy, VIP guy. So I will put content on here. This is for me, right? To follow up. So this is amazing. Now on the right here, you're gonna see basically, you're gonna see, here's our site admin subs, right? Sits above all of us. Here's Obey, the noodle, right? He's called Obey. I have to get subs to change Obey. Here's Bellamy. Here, she's our delegate and founder in Switzerland. She's got amazing projects. There's me, the dog. I'm dyslexic, the god, right? The dog of FoundUps. Get it, right? Dr. Kroll, a lot of these guys are sleepers. Maybe Dr. Kroll will wake up one day and start doing this. Here's Gio. Here's our chief marketing officer, right? And Rizzle, he's a scent guy. And if I right click on these people, right, you'll see badges, right? I'll click on me because I got the most badges, right? So these are badges, awards. This means I found, I should actually have the founder. Well, I do. I have. I'm Undaudu, right? Here's Undaudu. I'm the only one with Undaudu. These are badges. So when you play, and this is everything that when I'm using Discord as a way to show developers what you're gonna do when you're in your FoundUp. So if you want, so this is basically an example of a management system for FoundUps. Now it's missing a lot. It's missing about 80%, which I will add to, right? But I'm testing it. The other thing is LinkedIn. There's parts of LinkedIn I like. So will be a merge of LinkedIn, Wikipedia, YouTube, and Discord. So I just going to throw that out there. That's what the FoundUps app is going to be. I know exactly how it will be, how it will work, and everything else because I've been playing on it on multiple apps for 10 years. Okay, I haven't written about it because why? Because fuckers will steal my idea, right? So I don't write about shit. I just keep it in my supercomputer brain. So these are all different things. These are hollows, right? Hollows, holacracy. So I'm on the delegate hollow. I'm in the development hollow, right? These are basically self-driving entities. We don't have any, what's the word? We don't have any titles externally. We have titles externally. I go to them and say, hey, put whatever title you want. Titles are for the uns looking in, right? We're DAOs, we're dudes, we don't need titles, right? We run it with a decentralized light. Holacracy is a little heavy, so I basically call Holacracy light. I don't do all their bullshit. But you can look at Holacracy and just watch the intro video. That's about as much of Holacracy I do. Basically, yeah, come on by Discord. And it's really important if I'm in my office, I hate to answer comments because it means I'm working. I don't mind talking. I can talk and work at the same time, but typing, I'm dyslexic, is really a pain. It's really hard for me. But I hate to be rude. So if someone is pinging me, I'm going to go, oh, I got to go talk to them. I don't want to be rude because they see that I'm available, right? So come on by. Now you know. All right, I've shared a little bit more FoundUps and, one last thing. FoundUps is an open entity. We are a DANO. We're a decentralized autonomous nonprofit organization. I have a nonprofit. Okay. I am linked. I also have a for-profit, right? I have a C Corp. I have an LLC for FoundUps. Really, the LLC is to protect me and limited liability company because everything I do is technically through that LLC. I don't have anyone else on the LLC. It's just me. So if someone sues me, I can say, well, FoundUps is part of that LLC, and I've got the protection of the LLC, right? You never know. A lot of crazy fuckers out there. But FoundUps is going to exist on the blockchain. Anyone who is, part of FoundUps is welcome to launch a DANO in their country, and I talk about how to do that and everything else. And you can add FoundUps to your LinkedIn profile. So you can just go to FoundUps, add it, put whatever title you want, put your description, but you have to be a green guy. So unless you're a green guy, right? Let me flip it around, right? If you're a green guy, then you can do that. If you're not a green guy, you don't have my permission to use my trademark. FoundUps is a trademark. So if you're using it and you're not a green guy, then I'm going to basically contact LinkedIn and say, hey, this account is pretending to be one of my guys. It's not my guys. And listen, LinkedIn loves me. I've been cleaning up LinkedIn like one of those Wikipedia admins, right? And I'm always sending them at LinkedIn, right? I'm sure I entertain their day with all my posts. Undaudu. See you at DevCon 5. It is my birthday party. I'm standing up.